well, and here we are, the main event. AJ Styles and Seth Franklin Rollins against Damian Priest and Finn Balor. And again, everybody's a fine worker. They're all professional. They're all in shape. It was a good tag team match. It's kind of like the WWE malaise of it all seems the same. It seems clean. I mean, they're taking big bumps and they're working hard, but there's no hatred. There's no grit. There's no animosity. There's movement taking place and everyone's professional. And then they'll give it a little twist and turn. The referee kicked Rhea and Dominic out of ringside. And then they'll have a snazzy little finish that'll, get you up for a second, where Priest gave AJ the razor's edge and covered him. But as he was covering him, Seth came and hit the curb stomp on Priest, who was on top of AJ. And then got the tag from AJ, who rolled over and tagged him. And then he fucking jumped in and hit it again. 1, 2, 3. And it was over, and they celebrate. So again, you have one show that's nonstop mayhem and carnage and nonsensicalness. The work doesn't look good or professional. The show doesn't really make any sense. It's way past overly gimmicked. And then you come over here and they'll talk you to death. Everybody gets in the ring is mostly professional, except for the greenhorns they bring up every so often. And they'll give you a match or two with some moves, and then that's over. And it's almost the opposite. It's like this is something to put on when you want to go to sleep and have background action going on. Instead of the cooking channel, put this on. It's the same amount of bumps, practically.
Yep, I can't disagree. I mean, I said before how they begin so many shows with the Judgment Day. It's always setting up this at the end. A match with these guys, and they're good. I really like Damian Priest a lot.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, despite the fact that I like him a lot, despite the fact I can acknowledge that Finn Balor will be good in the match, nothing pulled me into it. It was just, I know you need to do show-long stuff on top of just the weeks-long things and the month-long things. But you also have to make it compelling and people want to see it. It's just you set it up the same way every week, and then you get a variation of the same kind of match every week for the main event.
Everybody's so timid. And even the people that come out and try to talk mean are timid about it. And they're saying things that people have told them to say, or they're telling a story that's been manufactured for no good reason otherwise than to get into the match that we got to have at the end of the program because we were going to try to keep people for ratings. It's all being just done and put out there. You believed that Steve Austin was trying to fucking find people and beat the fuck out of them. Or you believed that when some fucking badass of years ago got in the ring and started tearing into somebody that they were fighting for their fucking life. There was some emotion to it. There was the promos, they didn't just stand there and talk to each other with nobody even in the middle. It's like if you're feeling froggy, jump. There ain't nothing in between us but air and opportunity. Why do we have to do this 10 minutes of smart aleck prepared material? It's a show. It's a performance. They've lost the ability to fucking hook people into what they're doing as real people or as workers because of the way that the whole thing's presented. In AEW, they're hooking some people in, but it doesn't make any sense and it never goes anywhere. And but there you have it. That was Raw. It certainly was.
It certainly was, and perhaps something happens to you, Raw, and you want to sue. That was an awful perhaps you're a lawyer and you hate the transition and you want to sue us.
Wait a minute. Hold on. If something happens to you, Raw, and you want to sue, and the test comes back positive, ladies and gentlemen, I know exactly who you can call.
Call Stephen P. News. good show or two. Still to the rest.
Yes, folks, in today's world, in today's environment, you've got to be legally protected. You never know when somebody that you've done business with for years will just up and try to fuck you around. Or you never know when somebody will go in raw against your previous instructions. And I'll tell you what, there is nobody in the United States of America today that will wrap you up in a full body condom of legal protection like this man. Stephen P. New at newlawoffice.com, 888-692-8084. He is the man with the plan, or the plan B. He's always got a backup plan. You never know, but one way or another, Stephen P. New will keep you legally protected and prevent you from procreating further problems in jurisprudence, because he'll settle these matters. He'll nip it in the bud. So right there you go, folks, without any hesitation or fear of second-guessing yourself, immediately dial 888-692-8084. If you don't have a dial phone, then you can press the buttons, or just log on, as they say, to newlawoffice.com and get all the information about how Stephen P. New can protect you from the ravages of legally transmitted diseases.
That's right. Stephen P. New. Sorry, I was distracted.
Has anybody checked your reflexes lately? Have they hit you on that with the little rubber hammer on any of the points of your bones?
Not recently, no.